First up, DC fans are locked in a heated debate about one of Batman's most iconic features. Could those chilling, empty white eyes finally make their way to live action, or is it a look that's better left on the comic page? We're breaking down the arguments and the potential workarounds. Next, the Penguin himself is making waves. The hit series starring Colin Farrell has been a massive success, and now we've got the latest update from executive producer Matt Reeves himself on whether Oswald Cobblepot will return for a second season. Get ready for some serious intel. And speaking of the Penguin, we're digging into the director's chair. Matt Reeves is sharing his thoughts on the possibility of a season 2, even though it was originally planned as a limited series. Plus, hear what showrunner Lauren LaFranc had to say about topping the first season and its connection to the Batman Part 2. Finally, we're getting the ultimate update on the Penguin Season 2 straight from Matt Reeves. He's spilling the tea on the discussions, the Emmy wins, and even whether Robert Pattinson's Batman almost made an appearance. You don't want to miss this. Hit that like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a drop. The bat symbol debate, white eyes in live action. For decades, the image of Batman has been etched in our minds. The flowing cape, the imposing bat symbol, and the cowl with its signature pointed ears. But there's one crucial element that has largely remained elusive in live-action adaptations: the stark, empty white eyes that strike fear into the hearts of Gotham's criminals. Now, DC fans are passionately debating whether this iconic comic book feature should finally be realized on the big screen. On Reddit, a compelling argument has emerged against the white eyes, positing that the eyes are the window to the soul, and that an actor's nuanced performance, like Robert Pattinson's intense gaze in The Batman, would be lost. This viewpoint emphasizes the emotional impact conveyed through visible eyes, citing a scene where Pattinson's Batman shares a powerful look with the mayor's son. However, the debate isn't just about whether or not to include them, but how. Fans are exploring creative solutions, with one suggesting lenses that could dynamically change, blacking out for normal appearances, turning white to instill fear, and even incorporating night vision capabilities. Another idea draws parallels to Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight, where Batman's lenses served a functional purpose with sonar capabilities, suggesting they could be both practical and fear-inducing. The discussion even brought up Marvel's Deadpool and Wolverine, characters who have successfully sported white eyes in their live-action appearances, proving that the visual effect is achievable and can be compelling. While Batman's future in the DCU remains a topic of speculation, this debate highlights the enduring passion fans have for every detail of The Dark Knight's iconic look. Audience impact. Fans are actively dissecting every angle, flooding forums with ideas for how to implement the white eyes, while others staunchly defend the emotional connection provided by visible eyes. The comparison to Deadpool has sparked considerable discussion about the feasibility and aesthetic appeal. Will Batman's eyes finally get the whiteout treatment, or will his gaze remain a window to his soul? Stick around as we dive into the fate of another Gotham legend. The Penguin Season 2, will Oz Cobblepot return? The gritty underworld of Gotham City has captivated audiences, and now the future of the Penguin series is looking promising. Executive producer Matt Reeves has provided an exciting update, hinting at the strong possibility of a second season for the hit HBO show. Following the immense success and critical acclaim of the first season, which saw Colin Farrell deliver a transformative performance as Oswald Cobblepot, discussions about a continuation are well underway. The series, a direct spin-off from Matt Reeves' 2022 film, The Batman, picked up the story of the Penguin just 2 weeks after the events of the movie, delving into his ruthless ascent within Gotham's crime families. Reeves revealed to Variety that we're in discussions. Lauren LaFranc is thinking hard and we're talking, so we'll see. He expressed the team's love for the show and their admiration for the cast and crew, acknowledging that the overwhelming positive reception exceeded their wildest expectations. This sentiment was echoed by Kristen Milioti, who won an Emmy for her role as Sophia Falcone, calling the show a bright spot in a challenging world. Audience impact. Fans are buzzing with anticipation for a second season, flooding social media with theories, and expressing their desire to see more of Colin Farrell's iconic portrayal. The critical praise and Emmy win for Kristen Milioti have further fueled the excitement for the show's potential return. Could Gotham's mob boss rise again? We're getting more details from the director himself about Season 2's potential. But first, let's talk about the creative process behind it all. The Penguin, from limited series to potential sequel. While initially conceived as a limited series, the critically acclaimed The Penguin may be extending its stay in Gotham. Director and executive producer Matt Reeves has confirmed that discussions for a second season are actively happening. Reeves shared with Variety that "We're in discussions. Lauren is thinking hard and we're talking, so we'll see." He emphasized the team's passion for the project and their surprise at the show's massive success, stating, "Never in our wildest dreams could we imagine it would have been received in the way that it was." This comes after showrunner Lauren LaFranc previously expressed a more cautious outlook, highlighting the high bar set by the first season and the need to ensure any follow-up would be equally excellent. LaFranc also noted that a second season would likely not occur until after The Batman Part 2 is released, a film slated for October 1, 2027, with its script reportedly already finished. Audience impact. Fans are eagerly awaiting any confirmation of a second season, with many hoping for a return to the dark and compelling world established in the first installment. The connection to The Batman Part 2 has also generated buzz about how the narrative might evolve. Will we see more of the Penguin's reign? The latest update from Matt Reeves is here. And speaking of updates, did Robert Pattinson almost make an appearance? Matt Reeves drops bombshell on The Penguin Season 2. Exciting news for DC fans. Director Matt Reeves has offered a significant update on the potential for a second season of The Penguin, a beloved spin-off from his 2022 hit, The Batman. Speaking at the Emmys 2025 red carpet, Reeves confirmed that plans for a sophomore season are very much on the table. "We're just in the beginning of thinking about it," he told Variety, adding, "But obviously, we're super excited about what we're able to do, and if we can do more, if it can be as good or better than the last season, which is I think a tall order given the incredible work we already did. We definitely would love to." He revealed that discussions are ongoing with showrunner Lauren LaFranc about how to potentially top the first season's success. Reeves also expressed immense gratitude for the show's Emmy nominations and wins, particularly Kristen Milioti's for Outstanding Lead Actress, calling it an incredible honor. In a surprising revelation, Reeves disclosed that the possibility of Robert Pattinson's Batman appearing in the series was considered but ultimately deemed unnecessary for the story they wanted to tell. Audience impact. Fans are ecstatic about the prospect of more The Penguin, flooding social media with support and speculation. The news about Batman's potential cameo, though ultimately nixed, has also generated considerable discussion about how the DC universe is being interconnected. That's all the latest from Gotham's underworld. But what about the caped crusader himself? We're breaking down the debate on Batman's iconic look. And that's a wrap on today's drip feed. We've seen Batman's iconic white, eyes-sparking debate, heard from Matt Reeves about the exciting potential for The Penguin Season 2, and dissected the creative decisions behind Gotham's most notorious villains. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Drip Feed for all your DC news, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments which story you're most hyped about, and follow us on all social media platforms to stay in the loop. We'll catch you in the next one.